I used to carry noise inside, like a radio too loud, trying to smile through worry, trying not to stand out in the crowd. But you touch my restless spirit, like a calm and steady sea. Now I breathe a little deeper. You put the peace in me. I've known some anxious evenings where my thoughts wouldn't sit, pacing around the room like they were trying to quit. Then you came with that soft patience, like a lamp that doesn't shake, and my heart learned a new habit, how to take a break. Now the world can keep on spinning, I don't have to chase. I can move at a loving, comfortable pace. I don't need a perfect story, don't need a fancy key. I just need the way you keep believing in me. If the old fears call, I won't reply. I've got a better reason in your eyes. You put the peace in me, like a song in harmony. Every word returns to rest, every heartbeat finds its best. You put the peace in me, and it sets my spirit free. Hold me close and let me be where you put the peace in me. We'll take the long walk smiling, let the street lights chill, let the whole town see the kindness that we keep right here. I'll be the man who listens, the man who stays, the man who makes you safer through the busiest days. No more living like tomorrow is a threat I can't outrun. Tomorrow's just a sunrise and we're already in the sun. So let the night grow quiet, it can do what it will with you. My heart is still. If a doubt slips in, we'll show it out with a kiss that leaves no room for doubt. You put the peace in me, like a song in harmony. You put the peace in me, and it sets my spirit free. Ooh, listen, love is steady, love is kind. It puts a little heaven in the busy mind. And if the past tries to disturb what we see, we'll smile and keep the peace in me. Every heartbeat finds its best. So stay a while, stay free. You put the peace in me. You put the peace in me. There were days I wore my silence like a veil across my face, smiling for the world while I was searching for my place. Then you came with a calm kind of kindness, warm and low, and something in me opened like a flower meant to grow. Now the dawn feels less like duty, more like mercy from above. And the first light through my window sounds a whole lot like your love. I used to think the morning came too fast, too bright, too plain, dragging all the little worries back like yesterday again. But now the sun is gentler hands, it doesn't push, it stays, and the smallest little minutes turn to honey in my days. You made ordinary moments feel like something I could trust, like the world is not against me, like hope is not just dust. I'm not asking life for miracles with every breath I take. I'm living in one slowly with every smile you make. If I lose my way at night, you remind me where the light is. If the world goes cold on me, your love is where my pride is. You bring out the morning, you bring out the day, you bring out the laughter I thought had gone away. You bring out the sunrise in everything you do. You bring out the morning, and the morning brings me you. We'll keep our little rituals, our coffee and our grace, the way you say my name and put the whole world in its place. I'll keep my heart unguarded, I'll keep my spirit clear, because the life I used to hope for is already standing here. No more waiting on permission to be glad and open wide. No more telling all my happy it should run away and hide. We'll walk straight through the future with our hands and shoulders free, and let the best of what we're building be exactly what they see. If the shadows crowd the room, we'll outlove every corner. You don't just brighten up my life, you bring out the morning. You bring out the morning, you bring out the day, you bring out the day, you bring out the laughter. Ooh, I thought it gone away, I thought it gone away. You bring out the sunrise in everything you do, every time you do. You bring out the morning, ooh, and the morning brings me you. Ooh, I'm done with dim rooms and whispered doubt, done with waiting for joy to sort itself out. I'm standing right here in a light that's true, and it all began the night I found you. So let tomorrow come with all it may. We've got enough love to welcome every day, and if the sky turns gray before it turns blue, I'll still know morning is coming through you. Bring out the morning, bring out the way, bring out the way. Thought it gone away, yeah. Bring out the morning, bring out the morning, bring close till the first light falls across the room. Ooh. You bring out the morning, and I bloom.
Some beginnings come with thunder, some arrive without a sound. Just a quiet kind of certainty when the right love comes around. That's how this feels between us. Not a rush, not a sign, just a deep and growing knowing we're starting something fine. The future doesn't scare me like it used to when I was alone. Now it feels like open country, like a place already known. You don't fill my head with promises too pretty to survive. You fill my days with little truths that make a spirit come alive. In the way you show up early, in the way you hear me through, in the way you make tomorrow feel like somewhere I want to. I used to call it caution, the way I held my gladness in, but really I was frightened of letting good begin. Now I'm done with half believing, done with standing on the line. I'm stepping with my whole heart into something fine. If the night should ask me why, I'm no longer afraid to try. I'll tell it there's a love like mine. It says we're starting something fine. We're starting something fine. Something strong and kind. Something built to hold. Something warm and bold. We're starting something fine, and I know it in my mind. Hold me close, don't lose the line. We're starting something fine. We'll ride our days in patience, we'll let our trust prolong. We'll make our little living feel like the center of a song. I keep my faith unhidden, I'll keep my smile inside. You'll keep my world from dimming when the day turns into night. No more fear in every blessing, like it's bound to disappear. I want the whole of that's love right here. So let the years come meet us, let them take their time. We'll still be here, still starting something fine. If the hard times say the good times don't come back again, but I've seen the way you love me, steady, warm and kind. So I'm telling you with confidence, we're gonna be just fine. I used to brace for heartache like it lived outside my door, like every sweet beginning had to end in something sore. But you love me like a lighthouse, calm against the storm, and my fear can't find its footing where your arms are warm. Now I'm not afraid to plan it, not afraid to speak it plain, not afraid to let my joy show in the rain. We'll keep our love respectable, keep it true and strong, and let the whole world hear us sing along. If the night feels heavy, we won't fold, we'll hold. We're gonna be just fine, like a sweet slow ride. Every worry's gonna fade, every promise we have made will shine, will last, will stay. We're gonna be just fine. Hold my hand, don't let go. Let the whole world know. We'll build our little future out of simple, shining things, out of open window laughter and the way forgiveness sings. I'll meet you at the doorway with a smile you can trust, and you'll be my bright beginning when the day turns to dust. No more living like tomorrow is a stranger on the street. Tomorrow's just a rhythm, and we found its beat. So take a breath, come closer, let your shoulders unwind. I'm telling you, my darling, we're gonna be just fine. If the past tries to haunt us, let it try just fine. Chase a feeling I could never seem to keep, like joy was something passing through while sorrow stayed asleep. Then one day without warning, with no big sign to see, the good days found me quietly when your love walked over me. Not with thunder, not with fireworks, not with noise and sound, just a steady hand and patient eyes, and suddenly I've been found. I've known a few cold seasons where my heart forgot to bloom, where I smiled for other people but kept winter in my room. But you never rushed my healing, never asked me to pretend. You just stood beside my spirit till it learned to rise again. Now the mirror tells a better story than it used to tell. Now my own reflection knows me well. I don't wake up fearing every little thing that might go wrong. I wake up hearing promise in the dawn. If my old downs come around, they don't hit the way they did. You gave me somewhere safe to stand, and now I know how good life is. The good days found me right there in your arms. The good days found me soft and full of charm. They didn't shout or hurry, they just settled down so sweet. The good days found me when your love found me. We'll let the years come gently, we won't ask them to be kind. We'll simply meet them with a steady peace we've come to find. I'll keep my faith in small things, in coffee cups and grace, in the way you say good morning, and the calm upon your face. No more waiting for a sign from skies too far above. I've got enough proof right here in love. And if the world gets noisy, I'll come back to what is true. The good days always sound a little like you. If the evening starts to fall, that don't scare me now at all. I've got a light that follows through, and it always leads to you. The good days found me right there in your arms. The good days found me soft and full of charm. They didn't shout or hurry, they just settled down so sweet. The good days found me when your love found me. Let the old age lose its name. I'm not walking back that way again. I found a rhythm, found a place, found a peace in your embrace. And if tomorrow tests my trust, I'll still stand where I'm standing now, because the best thing life has shown me is it knows how to find us somehow. They didn't shout or hurry, they just settled down so sweet. The good days found me when your love found me. So let the night get quiet, let the whole world slow its beat. The good days found me, and they feel complete.
I've heard a lot of stories, seen a lot of folks pretend, heard them call it love when it was wearing thin at the end. But you came in with a gentleness that left no room for doubt. And now I know what all those old sweet records talked about. It ain't confusion, it ain't fear, it ain't a game to win. It's the kind of peace that warms the soul from deep within. You don't make me guess your meaning, don't make me chase your heart. You don't turn my gladness into something torn apart. You give me room to breathe and still you keep me close. You make the little things matter the most. And a man can spend his whole life trying to act too wise till one good woman teaches him what truth looks like in eyes. Now I don't call every storm a sign the sky will break, because the way you love me shows what love was made to make. If anyone should ask me what is real, I'll tell them plain just how you make me feel. That's how love should feel. Warm and easy, deep and real. Not a thing to hide or steal. That's how love should feel. That's how love should feel. Like a hand that stays, like a light through harder day, like a song the heart reveals. That's how my smile. No more trying to be smart. You can't outthink the simple truth inside a beating heart. So let the years keep coming, let them line up if they will. We'll meet them with a love like this, and love like this is real. If the world gets cold and cruel, we won't let it change our rule. You already taught me still, that's how love should feel. Warm and easy, deep and real. Not a thing to hide or steal. That's how love should feel. That's how love should feel. Like a hand that stays, like a light through harder days, like a song the heart reveals. That's how love should feel. That's how love should feel. Ooh, I'm through with all the half-made plans, done with all the shaky hands. I got something honest now, and I know exactly how to call it what it truly is. A steady kiss, a staying kiss. The whole world wants a lesson we can show them without guessing. That's how love should feel. Warm and easy, deep and real. Not a thing to hide or steal. That's how love should feel. That's how love should feel. Like a hand that stays, like a light through harder days, like a song the heart reveals. That's how love should feel. So if the stars lean down tonight and ask me for the deal, I'll smile and say, that's how love should feel. Ooh, that's how love should feel. Oh, I used to come home tired, with a whole day on my back. Every little care and trouble, walking close behind my track. But now before I reach the doorway, before I set my hat away, I can feel it in the air already. Sunshine in the hallway. It's in the way your footsteps sound, it's in the way you call my name, it's in the peace that meets me first before the evening starts to say. You turn my place from sheltered into somewhere I belong. From just four walls and tired shoes to the start of a song. Now the lamplight looks softer, now the table looks kind. Now my hard day loses all the sharp edges in my mind. I don't need a grand occasion, I don't need the world's applause, just a little sacred comfort of your everyday because. And I'm learning there's a richness in a life some people miss. It's the joy that waits in ordinary bliss. If the outside world gets rough, what we built is strong enough. I don't need the stars to stay, I've got sunshine in the hallway. Sunshine in the hallway, waiting when I get home. Sunshine in the hallway, making every room its own. Every burden gets lighter, every shadow fades away. All because you're loving me like sunshine in the hallway. Keep our laughter easy, keep our promises in view, keep the dishes and the dreaming, and the little things true. I'll be the man who thanks you with more than just a line. I'll be the man who proves it in his patience and his time. No more thinking happiness belongs outside these doors. No more missing all the goodness and what's already ours. So let the city hurry, let the headlines have their say. I'm headed home to sunshine in the hallway. If my spirit starts to roam, you remind me where it's home. And the hard times lose their sway to sunshine in the hallway. Sunshine in the hallway. Waiting when I get home. Sunshine in the hallway. Making every room its own. Every burden gets lighter. Every shadow fades away. All because you're loving me. Like sunshine in the hallway. Ooh, who knew peace could shine so bright in the middle of a common night? Diamonds not in gold, but in the arms I get to hold. So let tomorrow come and call. I'm not afraid of it at all. I've got a life that knows my name, and nothing feels the same. Sunshine in the hallway, and I know where to go. There's a way the whole room changes when your footsteps cross the floor. Like the air itself remembers what it's hopeful for. I used to think peace and passion couldn't live inside one ceiling. Now I know they can together in one sweet, easy feeling. The night don't have to dazzle, the moon don't have to show. I've got enough right here with you, and that's enough to know. I used to wear my worries like a tie too tight to loosen. Like every little wrong turn meant another thing to lose then. But you smiled and all my hard edges softened at the seams, and life stopped feeling crowded with unfinished broken dreams. Now I don't need to prove I'm strong by carrying I can set my burdens down and still stand like a king. and somehow makes the hardest heart feel real. If the old age starts to rise, you calm it with your eyes. All the noise outside goes reeling in one sweet easy feeling. One sweet easy feeling. One sweet, that's what you are to me. One sweet, one sweet easy feeling. One sweet, like my heart got set free. One sweet, we'll let our little moments do the talking for themselves. The late night kitchen dancing, the photographs on shelves. I'll be the man who meets you with a comment on his hand. The man who knows that faithful love is more than just a plan. No more running from the stillness, no more fearing what is real, no more acting like my best days were a thing I couldn't feel. So let tomorrow find us in the same sweet steady place, growing older with a little more grace. If the cold wind shakes the pain, we won't let it in. We got enough to make the night feel warm from within. One sweet easy feeling. One sweet, that's what you are to me. One sweet, one sweet easy feeling. One sweet, like my heart got set free. One sweet, ooh, I don't need a storm to know when something deep and good can grow. I don't need a crowd of signs, just your hand reaching for mine. And if the years keep rolling by, we'll let them pass, we won't ask why. We'll keep the simple promise sealed. Ooh, inside this easy feeling. One sweet easy feeling. One sweet easy feeling. One sweet, one sweet easy feeling. One sweet easy feeling. One sweet easy feeling. One sweet easy feeling. Let the whole world hurry, let the rest keep dealing. One sweetie, I'll stay right here in one sweet easy feeling. I used to think luck passed me by like trains I couldn't catch. Like every good thing in this world was built for some other match. Then you look my way and suddenly the whole town seemed to start. Now I walk a little taller with my lucky heart. The same old corners shine a bit, the same old sky feels new, and all the songs I never understood make sense when they sound like you. I spend my share of evenings trying not to need too much, acting like a man gets weaker from a tender touch. But you made kindness look like courage, made gentleness look strong, and I learned the soul gets better when it sings the honest song. Now I don't hide from feeling, I don't play the cool disguise. I let the truth stand in my smile, I let it reach my eyes. You didn't just come into my world and make the dark depart. You turned a doubtful fellow into a man with that lucky heart. My lucky heart is beating like it knows the way. My lucky heart is singing at the start of every day. Every road looks sweeter, every night's a work of art. Since you came and loved me, I've been walking with my lucky heart. We'll take our little joys and let them grow without a fuss. A record on the table, a window open wide for us. I'll be the one who listens, I'll be the one who stays, I'll be the one who keeps us smiling through the busiest of days. No more trying to outrun what my own heart knows is true. No more acting like a good thing can be counted on to do. We'll build a life in plain sight, simple, bright, and smart. And every brick we lay will sound like my lucky heart. If the wind gets rough outside, we'll let the storm just pass us by. We've got enough to make a start. Me and my lucky heart is beating like it knows the way. My lucky heart is singing at the start of every day. Every road looks sweeter, every night's a work of art. Since you came and loved me, I've been walking with my lucky heart. We've already learned the lesson. Love don't need a grand display. It proves itself in little ways. In the trust, in the time, in the calm after dark, in the fire that stays gentle, in the glow without a spark. So if anybody asks me where my whole new life did start, I'll point right here, straight to my lucky heart. My lucky heart is beating like it knows the way. My lucky heart is singing at the start of every day. Every road looks sweeter, every night's a work of art. Since you came and loved me, I've been walking with my lucky heart. So let that old moon rise and let those bright stars. I'm not alone tonight, I've got my lucky heart.
I've seen bright things come and go, fast as summer rain. Heard sweet words fade to silence, watched joy turn back to pain. So I used to hold my gladness like it might not want to stay, till you came and showed me tenderness can choose to stay that way. Now I'm not afraid of loving all the way down to the roots. Not afraid to trust the sunlight when it reaches through the roof.
You don't just say the right things, you make the right things real. In the way you keep your promise, in the way you make me feel. There's a patience in your breathing, there's a steadiness in you that turns every crowded hour into something warm and true. I don't need excitement if it means it disappears. I need the kind of comfort that still shines through the years.
And every day you show me,
every day you show me
these little acts
that love can still be tender,
still be built to last. If the old world lets me down, you don't let me hit the ground. You turn my fear from the past into a kind of love that lasts. This is the kind of love that lasts. Sweet and slow, not fading fast. Strong enough to stay and grow. Soft enough to let me know. This is the kind of love that lasts. Brighter than my heart is past. Hold me close and keep me fast. This is the kind of love that lasts.
We'll let our days be gentle, we'll let our nights breathe easy. We won't make forever flashy, just to prove it isn't fleeting. I'll bring my whole heart forward, not just the polished side. You can have the hopeful parts and all the wounds I used to hide. And in return you give me peace, and peace is no small thing.
It's the quiet kind of glory that makes an ordinary sing. So let tomorrow ask us what we plan to build from trust. We'll answer with our arms and say something that will last. If the sky turns gray above, that won't shake this kind of love. We're not made of fading glass, we're the kind of love that lasts. This is the kind of love that lasts. Sweet and slow, not fading fast. Strong enough to stay and grow. Soft enough to let me know. This is the kind of love that lasts. me fast. This is the kind of love that lasts. So, ooh, I'm done with borrowing sorrow, done with fearing every tomorrow. I found a hand that doesn't leave, a heart that gives me room to breathe. So let the years line up in rows, we'll meet them all with what we know. The strongest things don't always shout, sometimes they stay, and that's what counts. This is a kind of love that lasts when the music fades and the midnight's past. Stay right here, be the kind of love that lasts. I used to keep my gladness folded small and tucked away, like too much hope would tempt the sky to take it all someday. But loving you has changed me, changed the shape of how I move. Now I leave the windows open and I let the bright come through. There's more space in me for laughter, more space for being seen, more space for all the little dreams I thought were too much for me.
You never asked me to be less than all the things I am. Never told me hope was foolish, never called my heart a scam. You met my doubts with patience, met my fears with truth, and something in me softened back toward you. Now every morning feels wider, every night feels kind, and I don't spend my hours fighting with my mind. I've got room
For simple sweetness, for trust to grow, room to let the whole world know.
If the old pain starts to knock, I don't let it in. I've got better things to hold and brighter ways to begin. I've got a room for love to stay,
Room for all the light,
they used to turn away. I've got a room,
room for joy,
and I'm not afraid. Since your love moved in, I've got
room for joy.
We'll keep our life unhurried, keep our tenderness in tune.
Let the good times gather softly like a warm and easy moon.
I bring my full heart forward, I won't ration out my grace. You'll see my truest
permission to be glad in plain view. No more acting like the sweetest things can still be true. We'll fill the years with little wonders. Let our faithful feelings grow and make a home of all we know. If tomorrow comes with rain that won't wash us out, we've got enough inside these walls to leave no room for doubt. I've got room for joy, room for love to stay, room for all the light that used to turn away. I've got room for joy, and I'm not afraid since your love moved in. I've got room for joy. Ooh, let the world keep talking. I know what I know. Love can make a woman bloom from the roots below. It can lift her from the half-light she got used to wearing thin, and teach her heart the holiest truth. Good things can come in and begin. So leave the door wide open. Let the gladness not destroy. Let it settle in. I've got room for joy. I used to live for weekends, counting down the working hours, waiting for a little piece like you wait on springtime flowers. But since you've been beside me, my heart don't have to pray. Every day feels like Saturday.
I watch the city hustle with a worried kind of face, trying to outrun the minutes in a never-ending race. But you move like you got time, like you got room to breathe, and your calm keeps teaching my wild thoughts to leave. Now I taste the little blessings in the way you say hello, and the soft familiar comfort of the love we've learned to grow. We don't need a brass band, don't need a bright marquee. We just need this steady joy and a little privacy. If the world gets loud, we'll keep it low. Let the good times grow. Every day feels like Saturday
Saturday.
I used to wear the nighttime like a coat too heavy to hold. Used to think a quiet room was where the lonely heart grows old. But I've been learning something different since you stepped into my view. There's a better kind of blue now, and it shines when I'm with you. The street is still the same street, the moon is still the moon, but everything feels sweeter when your memory fills the room. I don't run from evening shadows, I don't dread the falling dark, 'cause your love turns all my gray skies into little silver sparks. I walked through so many hard days with my eyes fixed on the ground, like happiness belonged to someone else in some luckier town. Then you smiled and all at once I heard a soft and steady sound, like a jukebox in my spirit, finally warming up around. Oh, now I let the daylight find me, I let the good times stay. I don't push away tomorrow like I used to yesterday. You gave my restless thinking a gentle way to move, and the world got less like trouble, more like rhythm, more like groove. If the old fears call my name, I won't answer them the same. You put hope inside my chest, and you taught my heart to rest. This is a better kind of blue, soft as the evening wrapped in you, not a lonely broken kind, but a peaceful state of mind. This is a better kind of blue, bright as a dream that just came true, when you hold me like you do. This is a better kind of blue. We'll take the long road home and let the headlights drift behind. Talk about the tiny blessings people miss when they're in a hurry mind. I'll tell you how you changed me without changing who I am, how you made me feel like trying isn't just a losing plan. No more second guessing every joy that comes around, no more acting like the good life can't be trusted if it's found. We'll make a little heaven in the corners of our days, in the easy conversation and the little loving ways. If the hard times start to show, we'll just hold each other close. Love can make a strong man see how soft strength is meant to be. This is a better kind of blue, soft as the evening wrapped in you, not a lonely broken kind, but a peaceful state of mind. This is a better kind of blue, bright as a dream that just came true, when you hold me like you do.
is a better kind of blue. Ooh, let the midnight keep its mystery. We're writing sweeter lines into our history. I'm done with every old excuse, done with every worn out blues. You made the dark feel warm and new. You made my doubt admit the truth. So if tomorrow asks me what pulled me through, I'll say I found a better kind of blue. This is a better kind of blue, soft as the evening wrapped in you. Not a lonely broken kind, but a peaceful state of mind. This is a better kind of blue, bright as a dream that just came true. When you hold me like you do, this is a better kind of blue. So let the night come easy, let the stars do what they do. I'm not afraid of blue anymore, not with you.